Okay, well this is an auspicious occasion, and in fact, I'm here with, I'd like to introduce my colleagues, Danielle Olney, NAADAC member, and we're grooming Danielle for big and wondrous things in the coming years with our professional organization. And of course, John Lisy, who is this year 2020's recipient of a pretty prestigious award, and really what I'd like to do is have some sentiments read that have been forwarded to me. First, I would like to offer Cynthia's salutation and thoughtful. You know what I went this morning? I went to highlight all the things that I want focused on, and then it occurred to me it's all highlight. I mean, I cannot speak enough of John's contribution to the professional addiction counseling field as a whole and addiction professionals as a whole. John was a mentor to me 25 years ago when we were in the halls of Congress banging on doors, and that was the first, and I had never felt so empowered at that time. And really that's what we do. We pass this torch on, and we'll be passing it on to the young counselors as they come in, and we honor them. But first off, Danielle will be speaking on behalf of Cynthia, our NAADAC president. She could not be here tonight, but I can't do Cynthia's words. So Danielle?
Okay. John Lisy is a leader and innovator in the addictions profession. He took the reins in working with NAADAC and the state of Ohio with a specific bill to fund a workforce project in Ohio. It was funded for 4 years. Great work was accomplished, and it opened some doors nationally. John continues to lead in his state and has for decades, picking up needs for the association and counselors. John has served on the NAADAC Board of Directors and its executive committee for decades. He truly is a loyal, dedicated, and awesome addictions professional whom we admire and respect.
Thank you, Danielle. Great job. I had conceptualized this as a roast of sorts.
That would be more fun.
And everyone did have almost a uniformly offered, well, you got to talk about John's hair.
Crab cakes.
Ooh, here comes our entree.
Appetizers.
All right, well, let's get some close-up of those.
Okay. Food. Okay.
But almost to a person whom I asked, they all mentioned John's fabulous hair. The man has had every hair in place for at least as long as I've known him, 25 years, and it turns out Jim Joyner shares to me that these two were kicking it like they were on Soul Train, back in the 70s.
I'll be right back with chopsticks and soy sauce.
I really like to share with you all some of Jim's sentiments. This is the nomination. This was Jim's nomination that got me enlisted for this. Dear Awards Committee, throughout my professional career, I've been asked to write recommendations from a variety of individuals whose professional and personal contributions make them deserving candidates for public acknowledgement of their accomplishments. John is one of these individuals, and I'm writing this letter proudly and with great confidence to recommend John Lisy for the Mel Shulstad Professional of the Year Award. I've known John for almost 50 years. For many of those years, I've known him as a friend, colleague, and a consummate professional who always brought forth his best to effect positive change for those most in need. John served as the executive director of the Sheikh Rajli Center for the last 25 years. He's been instrumental in substantially increasing the funding and services during his tenure, while the center has excelled at the quality of services for the consumers. The center has received the Exemplary Prevention Award from the Ohio OCPC at the time. The center has received the Matthew Dunlap Prevention Services Award and the Calvin Thomas Community Leadership Award from the current board. John has served as the NAADAC Executive Committee for 10 years as Secretary, Treasurer, and Mid-Central Regional Vice President. He's currently a member of the Public Policy Committee He was awarded Advocate of the Year in 2005 by NAADAC. Now that doesn't even speak to his lifetime of service, and I think Jim gets it spot on. It's for those most in need.
I'm not sure when he had a full afro and he was dating somebody from the Fifth Dimension. Are you familiar with the singing group?
Are you kidding me? The Fifth
Yeah.
Dimension? Heck yeah. John continues to be involved in OCPC. He was past president and now serves as the state legislative chair. John was a founding member of the Coalition for Chemical Dependency Licensure, and this is kind of a key thing, because this is finally where our credential evolved such that it is recognized universally as an independent license. The bill was signed into law in 2002. And you are certainly clawing your way through that licensure tier. He currently serves as the Biochemical Dependency Professionals Licensing Board and is chair of the Treatment Committee. John has a master's in social work from Case Western Reserve and is a licensed independent chemical dependency counselor / clinical supervisor, an Ohio Certified Prevention Specialist 2, a licensed independent social worker, supervising and a licensed professional clinical counseling supervisor. It's again with pride and confidence that I recommend John Lisy for the Mel Shulstad Professional of the Year Award. And again, well, I will ask for
He's long-winded. He's very long-winded.
the accolades, perhaps to summarize, the accolades are many and wide-ranging and do not speak to the steadfast character of the man whom for nearly 50 years has been providing, advocating, and looking out for those most in need, the people suffering from substance use disorders. So, Danielle, can I have you actually do the deed and give the award? It's with great joy that we give you this award. Hold that up.
Yes.
All right. And with that, we can probably thank you for joining us, and we hope you will join us in rejoicing in John's significant, and it's not just an award. This is a lifetime of dedication. Thank you all, and have a great night.